What's up guys, it's Marissa with Barely Keeping It Together and welcome to my brand new YouTube studio. I want to show you how I made this small space, both my YouTube recording studio and an office. Come on in.
I'm Marissa. I'm a borderline crazy dog mom, entrepreneur, interior design obsessed, pop culture enthusiast. I'm here to bring you all things interiors, life hacks, personal development, organization, and manifestation. I'm the kind of woman who doesn't have the patience to get through this recording. So let's get into it. This is Barely Keeping It Together.
Today we are filming my YouTube studio, so welcome to this room. It's sort of a very small room slash closet, but we're gonna be making it over. So let's paint the walls white because look how dirty they are, and also this yucky kind of tan yellow color. So let's go paint. One coat down, I'm gonna let it dry and then come in and touch up wherever we need more paint. This is after one coat of stain on the chair. You can see obviously it needs at least another coat, but I'm gonna do a light sanding with some steel wool and another coat of stain after I do some tack paper to make sure it doesn't keep the sandy bits on it. Okay, here is the chair after 2 coats of stain. I'm gonna let this dry and we will see if it needs a 3rd coat. So it's looking pretty good. It's just not perfect yet. So I am going to do the 3rd coat, let it dry, and then I am hoping it'll be done so I can reveal the caning. Yay. Today's outfit only means one thing. Project day. Number 2, I came out to the garage to get some supplies and the chair was dried, so I thought I'd take off the chair. You guys, I love it. It's looking so good. What do you think? Let me know. Come on in. Okay, so this is the angle that you are going to catch me at the most often, because here on my YouTube channel, I love to film direct to camera where I am able to chat to you directly, give you advice, give you suggestions, all that sort of stuff. So this shot was actually the main reason why I decided to create a YouTube studio. I needed a space to sit down and chat to you. Now, I still do my DIYs and run around and do all that kind of stuff, but when I'm sitting down and chatting to you, this is where you're gonna catch me. So I set up this shot purposely to look really great on camera. I'm gonna walk you through everything I did to set it up, but also keep in mind, I did this in a way to look good on camera rather than just in real life. So the best example of it is these 2 pieces next to me. In real life, just like in a living room or whatever, I probably wouldn't have a piece this big sitting on such a small table. Now, if it was a large coffee table or something like that, of course, maybe I would do that. But because this is specifically set up to look good on camera, you have these 2 pieces next to me, and then this light here, that's why I set this up. So you'll see when I do a shot of the entire room that these pieces are a little big for the small table that they are sitting on. So let me just walk you through what I have here. So I obviously have these 2 sculptural elements that I got both at Home Goods. I love them. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think I should paint them black or white or gray or leave them as is? As you can see, the aesthetic here is very modern, minimal aesthetic. So that's sort of what I'm going for. And these browns are a little different. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. So that's what I have here. Below them, the table is from Amazon. I will link everything that I purchased online down below if you guys are interested in accessing it. This white chair is from World Market. I love it. I have one down in my room as well. And then I also have this black velvet pillow. It gives sort of that modern restoration hardware look to have a black velvet simple pillow on the white chair. And then this is the Ypperlig light from Ikea, which is again a restoration hardware dupe. This space I really wanted just to look like aesthetic, modern, you know, clean, because the rest of the house is a lot more traditional, and I wanted this room to represent my personal style and my brand style, which is a lot more modern, clean line look. So that is how I set up this particular shot. Now what I'm gonna do is turn the camera around and show you what is on the other side of the room. I have a little desk set up, an office set up, and then some storage as well. So I wanna show you everything I have in here, and then I also wanna show you the tech behind it of what it looks like when I'm filming, what am I looking at here, my camera setup, as well as I have 2 lights set up, one wall mounted and then one on a tripod right over here. So I wanna show you everything, how I have it set up, and then also some sound foam on this door right when you enter, just so my voice doesn't bounce as much. So yeah, so let's turn around and I'll show you what's on the other side of the room. All right, so across from the chair where I'm gonna do most of my filming, I have this ladder desk from Amazon set up. This is an awesome dupe for the CB2 ladder desk, and I will link it down below. This is about, I wanna say $99 or $95. And then I absolutely love the black cane chairs, which are modern and all the rage right now, you guys, but they start, like the really cute ones start around like $300, $350. And that just wasn't in the budget for this room. So what I did is I found this chair on Facebook Marketplace and I redid it. Now I got this chair and a desk, which I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the desk yet, on Facebook Marketplace for $80. So I absolutely love this deal of a deal. And then I just taped it off and stained everything black besides the caning. Then I have this ladder desk styled with all of like my aesthetic accessories. And then, you know, I have like this bowl here, which is great, but also like I have practical filming and office stuff in here as well. So I'm actually gonna go through later on this month and show you all of the DIYs that I have in this space, because all of the art on here is DIY, that bowl I showed you is DIY, this moss bowl over here is DIY, so I have a ton of DIY projects that I did to get this room done on a budget. But yeah, so I can sit here and actually get work done, or I can film anything that like is desk related in this space. Also, just the way that this house is actually set up, my bedroom is a little bit in the middle of chaos, so I don't get a ton of quiet time. And this room is up in a corner, a lot quieter than the rest of the house. So this space gives me the opportunity to sort of remove myself from the rest of the chaos and get some work done. So I have been taking quite a few meetings in here and working in here. So you'll catch me in here all the time. So this room previously, I was filming in it, but also there was some storage in here as well, which is why I want to take you over here and show you what I set up in terms of storage for this space as well. Welcome to the other corner of this space where I actually have a wall mounted and floating Ikea, I want to say this is the Ivar cabinet. I had this from an old apartment. I had 3 of them, so I chose to use one of them in here. And then above it, I styled some accessories. So I will show you this all in the DIY video, but this was a project I did as a hack of a restoration hardware look. I got those black pieces from Joann Fabric on super sale. I want to say they were $5 each. And then I DIY'd the Studio McGee knot for Target when it came to my house broken. And then this is painted as well from that Ikea, I want to say it's Ivar, it's the unfinished piece. Then inside here, this is great because I have some of my YouTube storage here, but then also I have a sewing machine, which was originally stored in this room. And the nice thing is now the sewing machine and materials are in here. We could pick them up, put them on this desk and use this as a sewing desk, which we never had before. So it makes it a space to come in here and sew as well, which is just like an added bonus, if you know what I mean. So if you are a YouTuber and you came here to see how another YouTuber technically has their space set up. That's what I'm gonna go through next. I will show you how I have my lighting set up. I will show you where I set up my tripod, even though it moves, and some of the soundproofing that I'm putting up, and then some changes that I'll probably be making in the near future to just add to this space as well. All right, guys, I understand this is a very weird angle to be shooting at, but what I wanted to show you is directly behind me. Now, this is a little strange, but my dog was scared to come in this room because he has a fear of tripods. I know, for a YouTuber, but so I have my camera obviously on a tripod, but that can be put away, and then I have one of my lights on a tripod that I will show you, and that just sort of stays as is in the corner. But this light I put on a wall mount here, and I want to show you guys what I did. So I actually had a wall sconce that I wasn't using. It's a plug-in wall sconce, and I figured it would be a great way to attach my umbrella light to the wall and just have it sort of not take up floor space, because as you can tell, this space is limited. This is not a large room, and this floor space is valuable when you have a chair, storage, a desk. That's a lot in this small room. So what I did was I put this on here, and I'll show you how I can move it around. So first of all, this arm can come down. So when I'm shooting in the chair, it's over there, and then this light is sitting, focusing at me. So I can move this up and down, and then when I'm not shooting, I can just tighten it and have it up against the wall like this. You will also note that behind me, I did put some of the sound foam on the door just to help the reverberation of my voice. Now, if the audio in this video isn't so good, that's because I haven't figured out the mic with my new camera, so I'm so sorry. I hope that the onboard mic works well, but we'll see. Okay, guys, bear with me. I'm trying to figure that out. If you have any advice, leave me a comment down in the comments below, because you guys are probably YouTubers as well. Now, there are also these base foam corners that I'm gonna put up in the 4 corners that I'm gonna get on Amazon. So I will link that down below as well. I have not gotten that quite yet, but I will get that in the near future, which should help with any of the sound reverb in here as well. So now, the last thing I'm gonna show you, well, at the end, I will also show you what it looks like as I'm filming with the 2 lights and the tripod, how I have that all set up, but I want to show you my other light really quickly as well. So right when you come in, if you're standing here against the opposite wall, I have the black Ikea storage here. I also have another light on a tripod. These are simply umbrella lights that I got from Amazon. Again, I can link everything down below, but it's a super simple, lightweight setup, and this just goes on the floor. It doesn't take up too much space. The set did come with 2 lights. Again, I have one mounted on this wall, I have this one on the tripod, and space is valuable here, so just having everything in the corners makes everything feel as clean and minimal as possible. So in terms of the tech, let me know if you guys have any other questions about how I have things set up with my camera, my sound stuff, my lighting, all that kind of fun jazz. I would love your suggestions down in the comments below, because I'm in this because I love making content, I love making DIYs, and I'm passionate about design. Videography is not my thing. It is sort of a thing that has come along with having a YouTube channel. So leave me comments down below if you have any suggestions to help your sister out. Love to hear from you guys. That is all she wrote. That is all I have for you here in my YouTube studio. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That does so much for my channel and, you know, budding and growing creators like myself. And you can subscribe to my channel down below. Now, leave me a comment what you guys liked best about this room and any tips or suggestions that you might have for me As well, again, I am a growing creator and this is all a learning process for me, baby. So here we go. But I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of minimal, clean, black and white aesthetic that I have going on in my YouTube studio, and you guys are gonna see so much more of this space as I continue to make content here as well. Now, the other thing I wanna mention is I do have that video coming up with all the DIYs I did in this space as well, and trust me, I did a lot of projects to pull this YouTube studio together on a budget. Okay guys, I will chat with you later. Bye!